Hello, hi, how are you? Welcome on into another podcast by George Quick Take. I'm doing a series of quick takes on a panel that I was really honored to participate in at Iowa State University on First Amendment and libel law. Now, the panel was about an hour in length. You can see it in its entirety on, places like podcastbygeorge.com and YouTube, where Podcast by George is, if you want to see the entire thing. But I'm kind of breaking it up into some more digestible segments, some shorter quick takes, so people can get the gist of what we were talking about there. And one of the excellent panelists was Jared Strong. Now, Jared's a senior reporter at the Iowa Capital Dispatch, and he has the distinction, like it or not, of actually being sued for libel. Now, that case was quickly dismissed, but it was still very expensive. And these frivolous libel lawsuits are really a potential hazard. I mean, they're a tripwire for journalists. They'll have a huge chilling effect on whether or not people cover things at all to begin with, and then exactly what they cover if they think they're going to get sued for hundreds of thousands of dollars every time they turn around for attempting to tell the truth. So let's turn our attention now to our panelist, Jared Strong, and he's going to talk about some of that same stuff.
The one thing I think we could improve upon, at least in the state of Iowa, Jeff and I were talking about before, was to pass a law that would allow newspapers or other media organizations to recoup attorney's fees so that there's not any sort of incentive to file a frivolous lawsuit. Slap. There's been some talk about it at the state level, but nothing's happened yet. We prevailed in our lawsuit. It went on for 8 or 9 months. We were fortunate that we had insurance to cover a lot of that. But if we didn't, we didn't even make a trial, and our attorney's fees were in excess of $100,000. It would have easily doubled had it gone to trial.
Lawyers have to eat too, Jerry.
Thank goodness for the lawyers we had.